In Reading C, you don't have a lot of time to choose the right answer, and you need to be able to do it quickly. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to do it confidently and fast. Let's go. Hello, I'm Jo from Specialist Language Courses. We are OET Premium Preparation Providers and OET All-Stars, so you are in the right place for your OET preparation. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel and do check out our website, the links below, for everything in the latest OET preparation. Let's go! Reading B and C need to be completed together, and you have 45 minutes to do both parts. Remember, Reading C contains 2 long texts with 16 multiple choice questions with 4 options. And in Reading C, you need to identify attitude and opinion. This may require you to infer from the text, as the answers may not be obvious, and the answer options will often contain distractors, which may appear correct but are not. Distractors can be challenging, and it's important to choose the correct answer confidently. 2 of the most common errors are only one part of the answer option is correct. And the other common error is that the answer option is mentioned but doesn't answer the question. Let's take a look at an example. Here we have a text about group therapy in a case study of a patient with diabetes. First, we need to read and understand the question. What aspects of DM1 is highlighted, meaning which point is being emphasized? Now, let's read the text and summarize the ideas. Pause the video and read now. So, the text first talks about how diabetes is a problem and the complications it can cause. It then mentions DM1 linking to the question and mentions early onset and the need for insulin injections. It then explains the effects of the various biological and psychological changes and explains in more detail the impact of this. It then further emphasizes the challenges and that the patient will need radical lifestyle changes. Now let's look at some options. Option A. We can see that each answer option is broken down into 2 parts, and we need to check that both parts are mentioned in relation to the question. So, demanding treatment regime it entails. So why is A not correct? Well, it mentions what impact a diagnosis can have on a patient's life and suggests this can be demanding, but not specifically talking about a treatment regime. So it's not correct. Now, option B. The extent of problems is mentioned as it talks about possible comorbidities and unpredictable symptoms, but there's no reference to society. So this can't be the correct answer, as not all of the answer option is talked about. And why is option D incorrect? Well, it does talk about possible comorbidities and unpredictable symptoms, but it doesn't mention the severity of these. So again, not all of the answer option is talked about. And if we look at option C, this option mentions a degree of disruption and specifically to the patient's lives. And both these ideas are indicated in the text here. Before we look at the next question, for all your OET preparation needs, check out our website, the links below. Let's continue. First, we read and understand the question. We can see that we need to look at what the writer thinks is one benefit of a biopsychosocial approach. So, pause the video now and read through the text, keeping in mind the question. Now let's break down the separate parts of each answer option. Pause the video and make sure you understand all parts of the options. So which answer is correct? That's right, it's C. But let's look at why and be confident in our choice. So, starting with option A, allowing the medical professionals to conduct valuable research. We can see in the text research is mentioned, but there's no connection about a benefit, so it's not answering the question, so it's not right. Looking at option B, focusing on the person and as an individual rather than on the condition. The text talk about individual differences, but no link to this being a benefit of a biopsychosocial approach. There is no indication that focusing on the individual rather than the condition is a benefit. It's talking more about the benefits of group therapy in general. And option D, we can see that even though mental health options are mentioned, there's no mention of the speed of the improvements or how fast that happens. So we know it can't be correct. So how can we be confident that option C is correct? Addressing issues shared by many patients with persistent conditions. So we can see in the text that it highlights that patients will share issues. It then goes on to talk about the biopsychosocial approach and highlights how it effectively addresses issues shared by many patients, chronic conditions linking to persistent conditions in the options. So we know we have the right answer. Top tips for knowing your answer option is correct. Eliminate any obvious incorrect answers. When you are confident that an answer option is incorrect, eliminate it and focus on the next answer options that you have left. Break down the answer options, check that all parts are mentioned. It's not enough that only part of the options mentioned. All of the option needs to be mentioned. Does it relate to the question? Sometimes an answer option is mentioned, but it doesn't answer the question. So make sure the option answers the question and not just in the text. So I'd like to know what strategy you use. How do you know that you've got the right answer? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, like, share with your friends and colleagues so we can help more people achieve success in the OET. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and do check out our website, the link's below, so that you can pass your OET exam. I'll see you in the next video. Bye! In Reading C, you don't have a lot of time to choose the correct answer option. You need to do it confidently and quickly. Oh no. Top tips for knowing... Ew, finished.